Hi again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of RVBusiness Capitol Talk, sponsored by Eric Sell. I'm Rick Kessler. With me, Sherman Goldenberg, and joining the two of us today is Ken Walters, president of Jayco and the Family of Brands. Ken, thanks very much for joining us.
Hey, glad to be here, Rick. Thanks for the invite.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you about right off the bat was we are just over a year now, celebrated the year anniversary of the Jayco Family Clinic, launched last January. Just how about an update? How's that been going?
We're really pleased with the results. We hoped about a year in to be at about 25 or 30% of our overall visits for those insured on our plan to be using our Jayco Family Health Clinic. And we're a bit better than that, Rick. We're probably 36, 37, 38%, depending on the month. We are surveying everybody that goes, and both employees and family members, and our overwhelming response has been really good. We've saved the employees a bunch of money from copays and prescriptions, and we saved companies some money along the way too. But real pleased with the partnership with Goshen Health, and we wanted to staff it properly and be able to be excellent at it. I didn't want an employee running into me in the hallway and say they had a bad experience, but even more importantly, I didn't want to run into an employee's wife in town and she tell me that they sat there for a couple hours and with a sick kid and had a bad experience. So I couldn't be happier. We're continuing to find ways to expand that. We're trying desperately to come up with an effective plan to be able to include some of the uninsured people not on our plan, being able to accommodate some visits, maybe some blood work and some of those kinds of things. We do listening sessions at all of our plants, and again, the overwhelming response from the people in our listening sessions and our manufacturing plants and support facilities has been awesome. Really pleased.
Now, another question with regard to that, because it is such a forward-thinking plan. What you also with that have health and fitness exercise, I guess is what I'm trying to say, facility, right?
We do. I mean, a number of years ago, the Bontrager's opened a small gym and allowed employees to get in there as they could. And just over the course of COVID and thinking forward towards again attracting and retaining our team members, we invested a bunch of money, all new equipment. We expanded the footprint quite a lot, and the usage, way over 1,000 card holders use that thing regularly, month to month. And again, not just employees, but family members as well. And trying to think of ways other than just pay. Thinking about schedule, thinking about quality of life, thinking about being able to provide something that they can't get elsewhere at other RV companies here in the county. We know we're the only people in town that has a family health clinic, and I don't know of anybody else that has a fitness facility. And again, real proud of it. We wanted to be excellent at it, Sherm, and really proud of the facility we've put together.
Alongside that, is another public gesture that is far more recent that Rick and I were talking about. Tell us about the, help me here, I'm without my words. What do we call it?
It's the Middlebury Activity Center, but it's being called the Jayco Arena.
Yeah, you know what? We knew that was coming together. Obviously, such a large part of our Jayco family here are rooted here in the Middlebury community. So many team members have kids in the school system. A bunch of our employees and team members here are alumni of the school system. And as that was coming together, we connected with the Middlebury Community Schools, the superintendent and athletic director, and just wanted to be part of that. And for us, it's an investment in the community, but it's also an investment in our people. As I said, so many people with multiple kids and alumni of the system and believe in that school system. And we're really proud of our overall relationship and partnership with those guys. And just another way to show that and show our employees that we're invested in their families as much as them showing up here every day. We do a lot of work-based learning with them. It's through the school system with the high school kids, and we love having them out. And again, the more we can convince those guys coming up through the school system that they want to stay here locally and work at Jayco like their moms and dads and uncles and aunts have, obviously a really good thing for us.
I read a thing scanning notes that said it seats 4,000 people.
Going to be unbelievably impressive. Those guys showed us the rendering of that, and it'll be the nicest or one of the nicest indoor facilities in the entire state, in my opinion. And, obviously basketball, but they're looking for a whole community center thing, a number of additional recreational courts, volleyball, wrestling, band, choir, community events, everything else. And again, really easy decision for us as a group to make an investment in that, in a time that's pretty tough. But again, we think our investment in our people and community is the best return we can come up with, Sherm.
Rick, you want to turn towards some general business questions? We've kind of left him off the hook here.
We
Yeah,
always
easy
want
so
to turn
far,
to
guys.
business. Yeah. Ken, one of the things you've got coming up here, couple months anyways, in the summer is your dealer homecoming. This year it's at the Venetian in Las Vegas. That's always a good time, always a good chance to reconnect with your dealer partners. What do you have in store this year?
It's we're blessed. That's an event that's been going on for a long time, part of our Jayco DNA. And again, back in Vegas this year, we get it's a couple weeks earlier in July, so the timing of that is great for us. We get an opportunity to be with our dealers a number of weeks before everybody else shows up in Elkhart County for the Elkhart County Open House. And with model change falling in and around 4th of July this year, in line with the other manufacturers, we'll show them our new product first on the towable side, and excited for another big step forward there on the product. We had great attendance, our highest attendance ever at a Jayco homecoming last year at the Venetian, and look forward to getting them there again. We like to take the opportunity to tell them what we're doing, more than just building RVs, but we're so proud of what's going on here. Again, from a people and communities effort, and on the customer service side with RECT and all the things. So it gives us an opportunity to say that from the stage and then interact with everybody. And I still believe the best way to do business is the old-fashioned way, face-to-face, sitting eyeball to eyeball, showing them our stuff, telling them what we're all about. And we can't get there fast enough, to be honest with you, Rick.
This is a great opportunity for you to let everybody know what you have for 2025 product. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Tell us all the good details.
I need to get through selling some 2024 stuff, Rick, before we start talking about the 2025 stuff. It's March. I don't know. I think today, maybe the date is the 17th, and we're going to get our way through March and April and May and June, and then we'll be proud to talk about the 25 stuff as we get there.
Ken, take this opportunity to give us just a glance, if you would, of the market. We all talk about it over lunch, but what's your view?
You know what? I think it's no secret out there, Sherm. Everybody has seen earnings here from a number of companies over the last few weeks. I think you saw RVIA's number be revised. I thought, I'm sure you saw Thor's small revision in the numbers, and we believe in what they say, and we talk to dealers every day, and it's still a bit tough sledding out there, but there's glimmers of hope. You have a good show and then a tough one, and then a good show and then a tough one, and we're all working really hard here to manage supply, try to build the right amount, and we're not guessing on that. We're doing math and looking at dealer inventories every day. We're looking at our place on the dealer lots with 22s, and we have almost none left, and really working our way through the 23 inventory as we get to dealers to current model year stuff, and give them the opportunity to make a little bit more money on that current model year stuff. But again, I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know. It's tough out there, and we're navigating it week by week and month by month, and glad to see sunshine. It impacts our business.
Related somewhat to that, you know, I was thinking to myself just now driving in to town about how what was Jayco most known for? Well, go back 15 years, it was folding camping trailers.
Yep.
And as we all know, they're not the factor in this market they once were. What is the strength product wise of Jayco at this point?
You know, that I think one of the things I'm most proud of is that we are a company that builds and sells RVs for a living, Sherm, and I'm really proud of the way we've brought the product forward. We're more than just a J-Flight company. We were a camping trailer company for a bunch of years, and then we were a J-Flight company for a lot of years, and being number one selling trailer in North America for a bunch of those years. We finished 2023 as the number one selling trailer in North America again. And really proud of that. But when I look at the diversity and the big step forward of our lightweight laminate stuff, gaining share in that segment, we put together a mid-pro HT fifth wheel that we showed at Homecoming this last year in open house, and continue to gain share in that fifth wheel segment across the board with even our luxury stuff. You know, since I came in 2017, and this isn't a reflection of me, it's a reflection of a lot of hard work from a lot of people, but we've about doubled our motorhome business in the last 6 or 7 years too, Sherm. So we are a real motorhome company, a leader in a bunch of those segments. We're a good laminate trailer, a good fifth wheel company. I think our breadth and diversity of product offering is the best it's ever been. And again, boy, a lot of great years, and a lot of this company was built on the back of camping trailers and J-Flight. But again, today, you know, in the market we've navigated for the last 12 months, motorhomes has carried their fair share of the water around here and continue to do that.
Ken, if you would, take us to the other brands within the family. How's everything going at Entegra, Starcraft, Highland Ridge?
You know what? It's the Entegra diesel stuff continues to go along well. That segment has probably been impacted even more. So we spend a lot of time and effort managing inventory, a much smaller segment. I think the overall industry segment this last year in Class A diesels was under 3,000 units, and it's a year that we gained share in that segment. But again, a relatively small part of our overall business, but an important part of our business, and in a business we're heavily invested in. You know, when I say motorhome business in the world of Jayco now, I mean Jayco and Entegra, because we have a sister gas lineup through the Entegra products, and that represent a large part of our overall motorized business, and that continues to be a growing segment for us. And Starcraft and Highland, you know, obviously that we've shrank that company and made it the proper size footprint, and continue to roll that product out. We're in the process of you know, continually aligning and realigning that dealer body, giving that product its own identity, giving it real value other than just an also ran commodity. So continues to be a work in progress, but really proud of the effort in a tough market that team has put together as well. And again, another thing I'm most proud of here over the last couple of years is we've torn down those silos, and we really do look at this and we market it. And you guys even brought it up proactively. We are the Jayco family of companies, and yes, we're so proud of that Bluebird, and it's such a giant part of who we are. But you know, we're proud of the other nameplates as well, and all part of driving this company forward.
I guess, Rick, I got one more because
Sure.
when I was doing some of my homework, I also noticed, I believe it was last year, Ken, that you guys did a Blue Excellence Awards for suppliers. Was that a first?
Yeah, we did it this year, actually. I think those guys just awarded those in the last couple months, and something Gerald, our VP of Gerald Miller, our VP of purchasing, and his team felt strongly about. You know, we think about again people, and we say it all the time. Our people is our product, and we're working about on quality and quality of the relationships and relationships with the people that work here every day and their families, with our dealers. Clearly, those of our customers and the end user of those customers, but just as equally our suppliers. It's you know, we can't do it without them, and those guys awarded awards, a number of those awards, and again, based off of more than just volume obviously an impact as well, but on-time deliveries and quality of service and quality of the relationship. So they did do those. I think you guys did a release on it, on who got what award. And again, the feedback from that around town, I've run into a number of people, received emails from a number of suppliers and guys in those companies. And again, overwhelmingly really good feedback, and working so hard at, again, investing on the people part of our business, including on that side, Sherm.
Rick, what do you think? We leave them off the hook?
Well, you know, just one observation, if I could, Ken. You know, I've sat in your audience a few times where you've addressed dealers and suppliers and now the community, where it's not just lip service. You truly do want your company to be a partner with those people. You're not out to flood lots. You're not out to do anything other than the right thing. And you know, editorially, personally speaking, that's commendable.
Well, again, we're blessed to stand on the shoulders of the Bontraegers and a bunch of years of doing business the right way. And as we've grown this company, we work really hard to make sure we grasp those foundations and do the right thing. And we believe the separator today in Elkhart County, Rick, there's unbelievably good product everywhere. You know, it's not just here in Middlebury, it's all over the county, and it's a competitive landscape, the most competitive landscape I've ever seen, and more than just product and more than price and even more than customer service, parts and warranty. How do you separate yourself? And we think one of the key separators for us is that thing we talk about all the time. As you say, it's a relationship. It's looking at it from a retail perspective, inventory, knowing that we own and have a partnership in that inventory until it's retail sold and then into the customer's hands, all the way through that process of customer experience. And we believe the community is an investment back in our people. And again, a lot of years of Jayco believing that with the Bontraegers, and we're not going to mess that up on my watch.
Very well put.
All right. Yes, thank you very much, Ken. We appreciate the heck out of it.
Sure appreciate y'all and what y'all do for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
Have a great day.